the first thing to know about Jesus is that he has supernatural power. And he turned water into wine. He said, go fill that pot with water and bring back the wine. And that's exactly what happened. So that's the first thing to know about Jesus, is that he has supernatural power. Write it down. Remember that. Jesus is not only God, but he came to earth and he has supernatural power. But I want you to think about this for a second. He made a scourge of cords and he turned over the tables and he ran everybody out that had just turned it into a marketplace. But when you read this closely, there's only one account of him overturning the tables at the beginning of his ministry. The other three accounts happened right before his crucifixion. This is the only account of him turning over tables at the beginning of his ministry. You won't find the word angry in there. I just believe this is a revelation from heaven. Jesus was, if he was angry, and I believe he was angry at Satan. But I believe he was brokenhearted at the people who had believed the trickery of Satan, and they had turned God's plan of adoption and salvation into religion. And I believe he was upset. And we'll just have to wait till we see Jesus. But I believe he probably was crying when he turned those tables over, because we were being tricked. People were being tricked. People were following Satan's plan. They weren't following Jesus' plan. And he came in and he just turned everything over. He said, what's going on here? I've got a great plan for you. I got a master plan for you to come to heaven forever with me, and you've turned it into a marketplace. And so I think he was probably angry at Satan and not angry at the people, brokenhearted at the people. That's just my conjecture. That's what my spirit man is telling me. So we know this about Jesus. He has supernatural power, and I believe he was heartbroken for the lost, absolutely heartbroken. The next thing we learn out of this John chapter 3 chapter, and this is what we talked about last week, you have to be born again, born from above. And so we see that Jesus has supernatural power. He was heartbroken for the lost, and you have to be born again. This is the plan. You have to be born into his family.